what they called gangster rap. Our brothers themselves called it reality rap. They didn't call it gangster rap. They call it reality rap.
That's important.
That's very important to put, because they were just saying, yo, this is what's just going on our block. This is our version of the message that y'all saying in New York. You know what I'm saying? Like you talking about broken glass everywhere. People pissing in the, hallway. They just don't care. You know, over here we was like, fuck the police coming straight from the underground. A young nigga got it bad because I'm brown. You know what I'm saying? Like they was telling the same stories. And then like I believe it was in 96 or something like that, when Outkast at the Source Awards was like, yo, the South got something to say. You know what I'm saying? So like for the West Coast, for the South and stuff like that to become like for like California to become a mecca of music, for Atlanta to become a mecca of music, along with New York, the people did have to come and bring that, like galvanize together to bring that focus to their city. In that case, you're right. But at the same time, it's now a thing of like, damn, this gangster element. Let's promote this and this only, and we will call this rap music. We will call this hip hop, instead of the spectrum that included the conscious, the freak nasty, the gangster, and this, that, and the third. Okay. It got pigeonholed
and controlled.
But that was like, if you look at it from their perspective, right? You know how like everybody kind of gravitates towards a new thing that comes out, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So to a certain degree, they were just looking at it as, oh man, this is the new thing that's coming out, and people are gravitating towards it. It's like, this is so different. This is like, let's get our foot in the door early before, you know what I'm saying? So I'm saying that to say this, right? If that can happen, that process can be reversed.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. To a certain degree, are the conscious rappers to be blamed to a certain degree? Because if you can reverse that, if you can find a way to reverse that, that process can be reversed.
Right. And what I think with the conscious rappers and stuff like that, they used to call them the mad rappers back in the day. Tell them why you mad, son. You know what I'm saying? It can really boil down to what is it that you really want. You know what I'm saying? So like, if I came to the conclusion that the mainstream route is a way that goes against my character, why am I even talking about it? Like that's against my character. That's not even nothing I wanted to do anyway. Like, for me to get down, you want me to rhyme like that? I'm not going to do that. I'm gonna do my thing, which is this right here. So it would be advantageous for the conscious community or any of those that have the similar mindset, like you said, to galvanize together and march during their own path and reach their own people. That's my technique. I know I'm not for everybody.
Okay.
My goal has always been to find 1,000 people.
That's smart. I feel that.
1,000 people who truly fuck with what I got to say. 1,000 people that when I drop something, they'll buy it. That's all I need to live.
True.
Drop a $50 hoodie. That's 50 G's. Drop a $20 CD. That's another 20 G's. Drop a $10 wristband. It's another 10 G's. You know what I'm saying? As long as it's quality and it's uphold to the standard that my people come to know me for, I'm good. See, now my mindset, I can get 1,000 people in every city, state, country, and province. You know what I'm saying?
That adds up.
And then that adds up. Then you'll be someone like Tech Nine, who's an independent MC that made the Forbes list a few years ago. You know what I'm saying? Then he made the impact that you're talking about. He's so independent. He got his own.
Did he?
What you mean?
If you compare him to like as far as like other mainstream artists.
Yeah, but again, it's depending on what you want out of it. This is an independent rapper who made the Forbes list right along with Jay-Z and them. I think he was on like the top 10. So yeah, he might not be 2, but he's an independent artist who made, I don't know, 10, 15. You know what I'm saying? That's still huge in the sense that you did that yourself.
All right, so would you consider him a conscious rapper?
I would, I guess, overall. I'm not too into his music like that, but
I would.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why would you say that? Because he raps about the streets.
And
he's a street guy. At least he was.
But you could consciously rap about the streets.
You feel like that's what he was doing? Would you say Biggie's a conscious rapper? would you say Pac is a conscious rapper? Because they rap about the streets, but there's certain songs of Pac, and Pac is my favorite rapper, but there's certain songs
that's not conscious.
When you play it, where it's just like, bro, this has nothing conscious in it. This is just,
Yeah, for sure.
Biggie, all of them have songs like that.
But we have to understand or question what we call conscious, because conscious doesn't necessarily only mean that I'm teaching you something out of a book. Conscious only means awareness. You know what I'm saying? So like the NWA's consciousness.
So would you say Eazy is a conscious rapper?
Like if that's the what he spat was his consciousness of his environment or what you were spitting.
Yeah.
So is Lil Baby a conscious rapper?
I would say he's speaking his consciousness.
So who's not a conscious rapper then?
Under my understanding, people just speak according to their consciousness. You know what I'm saying?
So hip hop is conscious then still, based on what you guys are saying.
Yeah, that's how this is how I see it.
There's different levels of consciousness or types of consciousness because it's just our own experience.
Because people game like this, consciousness simply means awareness, right? Understanding, being able to perceive. If your consciousness is like, yo, I'm in here to get this money, and I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do, spit whatever I gotta spit to get this money, yo, I respect that MC for doing that because that MC is being themselves. Be yourself. That's all I care about. If Lil Baby, Dub Baby, or Megan Thee Stallion, and all these people, just because I don't listen to their music, like see what hip hop has to get out of is this bullshit elitism. You know what I'm saying? If you don't pontificate like this, you're not a real MC.
So I feel like that's what the fight is really about. It's not necessarily about consciousness then, right? It's more about people just don't rap the way they used to rap before.
Yeah, it's like, in many ways it's just a generational thing. You know what I'm saying? Or things like that. Like because like a lot of older heads is like holding to hip hop like My Precious. You know what I'm saying? And like when the young ones want to come up and do their thing, like they feel that they're destroying it. But the little kids is like, yo, we're doing the same thing that you was doing. It's just like just another form of expression, and now you becoming the old nigga to us that you was fighting against when you was a young nigga.
True.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's like every 10 years this happens or so. You know what I'm saying? Like the 90s thinks the 2000s are whack. The 2000s think the 2010s are whack, and so on and so forth. But like when you get to hip hop as a consciousness, you got to look at hip hop as the conscious movement that helped save us out of a fucked up situation. From nothingness into plenty. When you see it as a divine presence like that, I can't get mad at nobody. You know what I'm saying? For me, I'm confident in myself that I know I'm not for everybody. The way that I get down, I'm a vocabulary rapper. I'm a philosophical MC. This is how I get down. Like, of course, I would love to be on the radio and stuff like that, but that's not my goal.
All right, so let me ask you this: do you feel like, to a certain degree, there's an amount of like jealousy there for the rappers who rap a certain way and they feel like, bro, I'm nicer than them, or I'm just as nice as them, but they get more exposure than I do?
Right. Yeah. Hell yeah. It's definitely that. But, at the same time, you can't knock these young brothers and sisters because they be working their ass off.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm not a social media dude. I try to keep up with, posting every whatever or doing that and the thing. I'm a little older than the internet. You know what I'm saying? True, so it's a little more difficult for myself to do those things, and like it becomes feeling like work to me, and then I kind of back away from it. You feel what I'm saying?
I feel you.
But a consequence of that is that I won't get necessarily the same amount of exposure as someone who's posting on that's good at it. Yeah. So I can either stay my course and continue doing my thing and reach my people as I reach them, or get to the point where I can hire somebody that knows how to do all of that good stuff and allow them to do the social media posting and stuff like that. Build a team around myself. You know what I'm saying? Like if I got a homie that's really my homie, and like all right. So this is how hip hop makes nothingness into somethingness. I'm spitting a rhyme. Yo, let's say you can't rap, right? But you're a master on this AV everything. Okay? I by myself am the illest MC in the world, but nobody knows who the fuck I am. You right here are the illest videographer, audio engineer, stuff like that, but no one knows who you don't have anyone to engineer to display your skills. So if I'm sitting here hating on you and you sitting here hating on me, we both stay broke.
I feel you.
But if I be like, yo, I got dope rhymes. You're like, yeah, your rhymes is crazy. Yo, your rhymes is the craziest shit in the world. Let me record you. Come through the studio. Let me record you. My man over here was like, yo, I know how to manipulate social media to get us into algorithms and stuff like that. Now all three of us is eating. You know what I'm saying? If we have that character to stay the course and don't let that ego shit fuck us up. You know what I'm saying? Like if things can be established, like, yo, you are the head of this, like, or so should I say the face of this, and we're in the background making sure everything. Organization. That's all that shit needs. All the mad rapper needs is organization.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? All anybody needs, all our people need is organization. Organization. These evil folks, the devils, the fucked up politicians, the whatever you call evil, bad, or negative. What them motherfuckers got is organization.
Yeah, they're willing to like work together to
even if they don't fuck with each other.
Yeah. And
the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Exactly. I feel what you're saying.
Feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I definitely feel what you're saying, because I feel like with the new generation and the old generation, it shouldn't be I'm on this side and you're on this side. It should be like, okay, how do we bridge this gap? How do we, like you're saying, achieve a common goal? Because at the end of the day, we're both trying to. That's what we're both trying to do, right? And if we both can help each other, why not? If it's gonna benefit both of us. But I feel like a lot of time that conversation starts with it always starts negative for some reason. I feel like that conversation never starts in a positive way, and both sides always feel like they're right.
Yeah, because of egos.
Mm.
You know, as he just said, you know, like them young boys, they work on their talent, and like the old heads feel like they already own something, like it's theirs. So you know, egos clash, and nothing's like really get like created or connected.